Hello, this is Olekius, and welcome back to another episode of Warplan Orange as the Allies in 1927. Now February, picking up right where we left off, getting the formidable and War Spider, was it? No, it was... Oh geez, it was one of those British battle cruisers. Out of Manila to go scare off the ships at Apari. Last thing we want is for them to land fresh troops, especially when we have that large formation still hanging out on Luzon. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. R12, which I think has plenty of torpedoes left. Oh yeah, got a destroyer. Oh, two destroyers into it, or two torpedoes into a destroyer. That's a good turn for subs. Sub commander gets to gloat. Really? At Vigan? How'd that work out for you? Surprised they have the supplies for that. Maybe after scaring the ships off of Apari, I'll head back, bombard there, and then return to Manila. 4th of February, nothing happening on the west coast. Still unloading there. This one's all unloaded. Go ahead and disband this task force. A whole bunch of task forces heading in now. They've got the 2nd U.S. Marines. Perfect. Go ahead and retire, return to Pearl Harbor. Unload your troops and then disband. Or not. Because it looks like we have some still there. So we needed more transports to pick up everyone. Idle. Okay, head back to Cheliot. Tanker is still dropping off fuel. Still dropping off supplies. I should have 4 transport groups. Where did the 4th one go? Because I have the supply transport from Eastern Australia. I have the tanker from Eastern Australia. I have the combat group. Those are 3 regular transports. Where's my troop transport? There was an AP up here. I can combine them. I am confused. I missed something somewhere. So alright, I won't dwell on it. I'll just get over it. That's right, they won't be repaired because these guys have 1 more day to go. Well, if they are feeling undisrupted enough, let's go through. Disruption 26, 53, 23, 20. Alright. 4th Indian Brigade is relatively undisrupted. 45th. Yeah, most of them are still pretty disrupted. Oh yeah, get all those Indian brigades up there. Okay, let's go ahead and bring most of these back to the Philippines where there's a little bit more support. They've got roads to march on. It won't take that long to get there and back. Anything that's 20 disruption or higher. So between 10 and 20, I'll leave them behind. Anything 10 or below, we'll send back to Manila. I mean, forward into Vigan. So it's going to take a little bit. I would like to just send in overwhelming force. It's taking a lot of time for these guys to rest and recuperate. That'll be easier in a better supported base. Especially those armored cars will be useful. They're armored cars, aren't they? Yep. Especially since I have some losses in some of them. Which is the other thing. Getting enough supplies out here to have the replacements. Because not all these formations are at full strength. How many Crossley armored cars do we have in the replacement pool? By name, if you please. Yeah, we're building one. We've used 9. We have none left. Okay, so yeah. Where are we lacking? Medium tanks, armored cars, light tanks. We have used our tanks quite a bit. Mortars, AA guns, and Dutch light squads, I think. Ooh, troop transports. What a time to be bringing in battle cruisers. Maybe I don't want to be pulling all the troops back. That's a lot of troop transports. I'm excited. Things seem to be developing in the Philippines again. Chance for some action there. I may try to sneak the US main fleet to the Philippines through the South Pacific, since I seem to have pretty good control of the South Pacific. Pardon me. Yep, the aviation engineers have moved up. So hopefully we'll get those aircraft operating in the next turn or two. February 5th, nothing on the west coast. Pearl Harbor. Finished unloading the troop transports. Go ahead and disband them. Then we have... Do we still have Marines here? We do. So we're heading back with these ones. Let's see. Yeah, I might sneak the US fleet around, bringing some transports. We'll just head up these islands. We'll try to clean up the Caroline Islands, probably the Marianas as well. They'll give us a clear shot. Then we can hit Iwo Jima, Bonin, Torishima, Marcus. Then we'll have all of the islands except for Wake, which will be cut off. I like it. Gives me more concrete long-term plans. There's our service ships. Do not retire. Perfect. Still none of them ready. Most of these ones are damaged. Guess the engineers of this base are struggling to keep up with it as well. We do have a lot of troops here. No, we don't have the... Oh, they're not in the right hex yet. 2 days. Alright. They're following the road, which makes sense because they wait much faster speed that way. S-31 is out. Set home base Shanghai. Return to Shanghai. From Shanghai. Endurance. Let's get a 7,000 endurance one. Head to Pari, please. They only have 4 torpedoes. So things are looking good. We have lots of troop transports, heavy cruisers. About to be on scene with the Brits. Thunderstorms today. Oh, seems the Formidable has found something. repulse. Yeah, not Warspite. Warspite comes later. That makes sense. I was hoping for something a little bit bigger than a destroyer. I may just keep them in port in Viking. That's not a bad plan. Can get them resupplied, do some very minor repairs, and just keep them at the ready to dash in. Range is low, so torpedoes are a concern. But they didn't make it. There we go. Take them out with guns. Light them on fire at least. There's a torpedo. And 6th of February. Nothing on the west coast, but we have several transports getting very close now. Fuel reserves in Pearl Harbor continue to dwindle. Unloading troops. Oh, they're bringing a whole bunch of troops from Mare Island. I have some submarines returning, which is fine. There's the troop transport. I was wondering. No retirement, please. Now these ones can unload the troops. Tanker is heading back to Brisbane, which I'm fine with that. Troop transports kinda got ahead of me. That's fine as well. I was gonna have them help out, but it's not necessary. Get the combat ships topped up. Lost my train of thought. Where was I? Let's see. Oh yeah, we have the tanker dropping off more fuel. Excellent. How are we looking in the Philippines? Almost to 50,000. 50,000 will make me happy. Our troops moving in. We have the aviation brigade. Be there next turn. We destroyed the only destroyer that was there. Let's switch to bombardment. And set them for Viking. No retirement. Plenty of gun ammo, a little bit light on torpedoes, that's fine. And then we have everything else down here. Moving southwest. I could move in to intercept that instead of bombarding. Bombardment uses up a lot of ammo. And there are just targets for days down here. I don't want to get greedy either. Go back to bombardment. I mean, surface combat. Max react. Let's get in there. then everything else I'm not really worried about right now. But I am going to cut this episode off here. I appreciate you staying to the end. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.